Hello, 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 and welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I am so excited to share this with you. Today, we're going to talk about why manifesting doesn't work for you. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Shelly Howells, and I am a dragon-hearted transformation warrior. Woo, woo, woo! So what this means is that through energy healing and light language, I help people to transcend their wounding and ascend to their highest timeline. So let's get into talking about why manifesting doesn't work for you. I remember when I was just beginning my business as an intuitive coach. I had an amazing mentor, and she helped me with my offerings, my sessions. I had clients, and so I decided that I wanted to reach $1,000 in a month. I set that as a goal. And then I used all of your typical manifesting supports. Okay, I created a vision board. I had this beautiful vision board that was related to all the chakras. It was really cool. And then I also had affirmations. And every morning I would stand in front of my vision board and I would get pumped up and feel the emotions. And I would say my affirmations. And then I would listen to uplifting music during the day and just get pumped up. And I would get to work. And I would love working with my clients, and I enjoyed putting it out there. I loved what I was doing. And every single month, for the longest time, I could not hit that $1,000 mark. The first month, nope. Second month, nope. Third month, $995, but I could not get past the $1,000 mark. And so, of course, what happened? Shame spiral. I went into a huge shame spiral, wondering, what is wrong with me? All of those doubts and fears that you have as a new business owner, there's something wrong with me. People don't love me. People don't want what I have to offer. All of those false and limiting beliefs came up for me. And yes, I eventually overcame them, but I learned a lot from that experience. So here is how I was taught to manifest. You choose a goal, you get very specific about the goal. Then you visualize your future self in great detail. You imagine yourself having that thing, right? And what are you wearing? Who's around you? What are you eating? What are you seeing, feeling? All these things. Get into the future self of having had that thing. And then stay focused on your goal with vision boards and affirmations, right? You stay focused on it. But also you have to release attachment because if you're too attached, then you're actually chasing it away, right? And then you have to hold the vibration no matter what happens, no matter what false beliefs you bump into. You have to hold that vibration. And so what I've learned since being a brand new baby business intuitive business coach is manifesting, as we've learned it, actually sets you up for failure. So let's take a look at some of the pitfalls of manifesting. First of all, it's focusing on external results. That $1,000 that I wanted, right? That's an external result. It also limits the way that the universe can deliver what I really want to me. I was telling the universe that I wanted $1,000 through my business. Okay, so that's a very narrow focus for a universe that is limitless and wants to give me all the good things. Third, it pushes what you want into the future. When you are visualizing yourself, your future self, then you're saying that I'm going to get what I want someday in the future. And usually there's a belief about when it's possible for that to happen. And so it can really push what you want further into the future when the universe actually wants to give it to you right here, right now. The other thing that it does is it focuses on what you don't have. It puts you into a place of lack. And so here I was, a brand new coach, and I was getting $100 or $200. I had $995. And you know what I focused on? $5. The $5 that I did not receive. That was my focus because I wasn't hitting the goal. And so, like, if I did receive $100, it was like, yeah, I got $100. And I need to manifest $900 more. Do you see how it puts you into that place of lack and focusing on what you don't have rather than celebrating every little bit that is actually coming to you? The third is that it shames or ignores your desires. This comes into that release attachment. Okay, yes, you want it, but don't want it too much. Release attachment. You can't really desire it that much. If it's important to you, you're attached. You are attached. You are simply attached. And I'll explain what I mean by important to you. The desires underneath it, I'll explain that next. And then the last one, probably the most important, is that it creates toxic positivity. Because here's the thing, okay? Manifesting works pretty well when the stakes are low. When you're in your comfort zone, it works pretty well when you're in your comfort zone and when you're playing small. But if you choose to expand, like becoming an intuitive coach, way outside my comfort zone, then you're going to bump into your wounding. And your wounding, I'm sorry, it's not high vibration. And so if you are trying to follow the usual manifesting advice, then instead of sitting with these false beliefs and the discomfort of what you're coming up against and working through that, instead you go into this toxic positivity of more vision board and affirmations and getting pumped up with the music and manipulating yourself into the illusion of a high vibration. That's not going to get you anywhere. Trust me, I'm proof. Okay, so here's the thing. You are not the problem. When you are not able to manifest what you desire, you are not the problem. Okay, there is a better way. You are not the problem. The system is broken. There's a better way, and it is conscious creation. Here is how to consciously create. You're still going to choose a goal. Choose that goal, right? Then you ask, what will you feel when you reach it? This is the key to your true desires. Okay. Yes, I wanted $1,000. Why did I want $1,000 coming from my business? I wanted validation that I can do this. I wanted to feel some security. I wanted to have evidence that I was serving my clients and that they were being transformed, that they were having this transformative experience with me. But I was so focused on the money that I wasn't noticing the testimonials that I was getting. I wasn't focusing on the other evidences of what I really, really wanted, which leads me to step 3. Find evidence of that now. Testimonials. I got testimonials. I had people when I asked them at the end of a session, what was your biggest aha? And they share, oh my gosh, that was amazing. That was amazing. And they shared details of that. I had so much evidence that what I really wanted was already there. And even the money was evidence. The money was evidence, even if it didn't make it up to the $1,000, I had $995 of evidence of what I really wanted was coming to me, was right there, right now. Celebrate. Yes, yes, yes. So you're going to celebrate when that $100 comes in. Oh my gosh, you hold it and you celebrate it and you feel into the feeling that you want to feel. And then you get to let your desires guide you. Your desires are actually the blueprint, right? It's the map, if you will. It's a treasure map. It's the map that will lead you to the treasure of what you really, really want. And so sometimes with manifesting, we get stuck in the shoulds and the have-tos. But consciously creating bypasses that. And when you let your desires guide you, then you align yourself and you are on the path of least resistance. Okay, so let's take a look, because it can seem like these two are similar, right? Let's take a look at how they compare. Manifesting asks you, what do you want? It's an external, oftentimes physical kind of manifestation. Conscious creation asks, what do you want to feel? What is the emotion? What is the internal experience that you want to have? Manifesting pushes the results into the future. Conscious creation gives you the evidence that what you want and desire is right here, right now. You don't have to wait. You get to experience it immediately. As I mentioned, manifesting, it focuses on the gap. Conscious creation focuses on abundance. Manifesting ignores and shames your desires, telling you to detach and ignore that. Conscious creation, you are guided by your desires. Manifesting creates this toxic positivity. Conscious creation works no matter how you're feeling. Conscious creation works even when you are, it works while you're healing. It works when you come up against those beliefs. You don't have to take a pause in creating your reality and creating the life of your dreams, of reaching your goals. You don't have to take a pause while you heal. Okay, so here's the secret sauce, though. Conscious creation is more than just a new way of manifesting. It is much more. And here's where it gets fun. Here's where it gets kind of interesting. So you're probably familiar with the Matrix series, the movie The Matrix. And the Matrix with the red pill and the blue pill, to be honest, I don't remember which is which. Okay, but one of the pills allows you to remain blissfully unaware of the truth of your reality. The other pill wakes you up to the realization that reality is simply a computer program. Okay, that's the basis of the movie. And what happens in the movie is that Keanu Reeves, he takes the pill that wakes him up to the reality that he is actually in a computer simulation. And then he is able to, because he has this knowledge, he is able to game the system. He can run faster. He can do those phenomenal, groundbreaking, cinematic choreographed moves, right? Where he's leaping into the air and pausing midair and all that sort of thing. So he's able to game the system because he has knowledge that it's just a computer game, right? Conscious creation takes it one step further. Conscious creation, so it's the difference between gaming the system versus programming the game. So when I experienced chronic Lyme disease for several years, for 11 years, during that period of time, I was unable to leave the house very often. And so I got into a game called World of Warcraft. My kids' friends thought it was so cool that their mother had these high-level characters in this fantasy video game. They thought that was so cool. And what was fun is that in the game, it was really fun to come across cheat codes, or glitches that allowed you to do things within the game that you normally wouldn't be able to do. And so that's kind of what manifesting is. Manifesting is the realization that reality is it's a video game, right? It's a projected reality. Nothing's exactly real. It's a projected reality. And we can game the system. That's what manifesting is. Conscious creation tells you that you can actually program the game. And so when we are born, we are not the programmers of our reality. We are born with maybe some soul contracts, and we are born with ancestral wounding and other influences. And then in our childhood, we are given more programming. Our parents and our teachers and our siblings, we receive all of this programming that teaches us how the world works, or rather, it teaches us how the game works. Okay? However, now you actually have the power to create your reality. And you do this, you create your reality by going into the quantum field or using whatever techniques you have available to you, and you reprogram your beliefs. You identify what is no longer working for you, and you release that, and you rewrite the program. So here is where I'm going to invite you to come and play with me. Okay, if you want to practice this, this is what I have been playing with. Okay, I've been playing with this for a little while. These are downloads that I've been receiving, and I practice. Now, for those of you who have been in my space for a while, you know that when I find something yummy and good, I play and I practice, and then I have to share. And so what I'm going to do is next month, I'm bringing together a group of spiritual adventurers who want to create a spiritual business, but are stuck in the how. Okay, so if you're a spiritual entrepreneur, or you would like to be, I invite you to listen up a little bit. And if you're not, if that is not something that you are interested in, you can go ahead and stop the replay now. You can stop watching this now, and go and do your other things. What I'm offering here is for those who are spiritual entrepreneurs or who would like to be. And also, if you're just curious, you can stick around, okay? So in this brand new program that I'm creating, you will learn my method of conscious creation that will take you into the quantum field and allow you to clear your blocks and align with your path of least resistance so that you can call in opportunities and synchronicities so that you can know the best next steps to take instead of guessing and trying all the shoulds and the have tos, throwing spaghetti against the wall to see what fits. No more trial and error, simply knowing the next steps to take, feeling confident in your decision-making process. And also, because we're choosing into the path of least resistance, you're going to have fun with all of that. So what I want you to know that this is not business coaching where I tell you how to do everything or give you business strategies. This is not what this is. There are some a lot of business coaches out there who can do that for you. And if that's a resource that you're looking for, if that's a resource that you need, I can refer you to my mentor, Elisa Camacho. She's phenomenal at that, okay? And there are other business coaches out there that can help you with that. This is working at a different level than that. We're talking about the energetics and the subconscious here. As you've seen, it's not going to be your typical manifesting what you want with vision boards, affirmations, and waiting for the future to see results. You will see results immediately. Instead, you will experience the magic and fulfillment of being soul-led and reprogramming your own rules to build a successful business without the overwhelm, without the frustration, without all the doubts, imposter syndrome, and second guessing. Also, this would be great for those of you who have already started a spiritual business, but it hasn't quite taken off yet. You don't quite have the traction. Okay, so here are some of the details. This is what you will get when you join me in this 6-week Conscious Creator Intensive. You will have 6 weekly live Zoom classes with me. And here you're going to receive guidance to uncover your very deepest desires. Right? When I was talking about the money, I knew I wanted the money, but more than the money was I wanted what the money could give me, what the money would make me feel. And so in this program, we're going to deep dive into your desires because they're important. They're going to guide you to the success that you would like to create. You're going to receive training to know what to do with the old programming when it comes up. Remember, we talked about how conscious creation works even while you're healing. You're going to know what to do when that crops up for you. Let's see. Also, let me go back a little bit. The weekly live Zoom classes, we're going to go into the quantum field and reprogram everything there. And so that's going to be a key component to the program. Okay, you're also going to get a private Voxer group with me and with the others in the program. And this is going to be for you to celebrate your wins every single day. What I love about this, what I love about this is that it puts you in that place of seeing the abundance. It puts you in that place of sharing evidence that what you want is right here, right now. The other thing that it does is it teaches you, okay, so what it also does is it allows you to be in this energy of abundance that you are sharing with everybody else in the group. So it's like that story Stone Soup, right? Where everybody brings a carrot. The old woman, she has a stone and she said, let's make stone soup. And so everybody brings some carrots and onions and celery and I don't know, maybe some spinach and some broth and this and that and this and that. And when everybody brings it all together, it's this amazing, delicious soup that can be shared by everybody. And so that's what I want to create with the Voxer group. That's what I want to create so that you can learn, to receive inspiration, to see others as inspiration rather than competition, which is huge if you're going to be a spiritual business leader. Okay, the other thing that you get, this is invaluable. The sisters in the New Earth Mystery School can tell you that this is really valuable. You get my personal intuitive insights and support using my seer gifts. My seer gifts, I have the gift of seer, which means that I see people, circumstances, resources, opportunities through the eyes of the divine. And so I can see you through the eyes of the divine. When you work with me, I see you, the real you, not the you that is, not the you that you see, because you see through the filter of your wounding. You see through the filter of your doubts and your insecurities. I see the real you. And I am able to witness that to you, to bring that up and out of you. And also I've been an intuitive coach for a long time. My intuition is really, really good. And so I can very easily tap into exactly what is needed to help support you in overcoming that old programming and releasing the wounding and helping, like I said, I help people transcend their wounding and ascend to their highest timeline. I can do that for you. And then possibly the most important of all, you get a safe, loving community. One of the things that holds spiritual entrepreneurs back is what I call the witch wound. Not just me, other people call it the witch wound too. The witch wound. The witch wound is that either you in a past life or ancestors that you have had in a past life, you know, that they were persecuted for being a witch. And I use air quotes for that, for being a witch, for being intuitive, for being strong-willed, for speaking out, for sharing an unorthodox opinion. And so a lot of people going into spiritual entrepreneurship, they carry this witch wound, and it makes you feel like you are literally going to die if people find out that you have all of these incredible gifts. And so when you come together with like-minded, like-hearted, like-souled individual, then you feel loved, held, and supported sufficiently so that you can, okay, I'm not the only one here. I can let my freak flag fly because I am surrounded by others who are on a similar journey with a similar mission. Incredibly, incredibly valuable. Also, I have 2 bonuses for you to help support you. Those of you who have been on my programs, you know that I want to give you all the support that you need in order to be successful in these programs. And so the first one that I will offer you, super, super good. Remember how I said you're gonna bump into old programming? Yeah, if you need some help with those extra sticky ones, then I have a light language clearing and activations membership This is where each week on Monday, I have a poll and we decide on the most pressing programming that is coming up. What is coming up? What's the most pressing issue that we need? And then on Thursdays, I do a live clearing and activation around that issue. So you get to come live and we get to bust through those blocks, okay, with light language, which is incredibly powerful. You also have access to over 70 recordings in the Light Language Healing Library as well. So if you cannot make it live, it's there in the replays, and lots and lots of additional light language clearings, meditations, and activations as well. And the other thing that I want to give to you is the Expansion Principles course. And this is because I want you to understand the process of transformation that you're going to be going through. I want you to be able to understand what's going through. It will be very supportive for you. And then also you can see yourself expanding. You can see your expansion, transformation, development, and growth. So those two bonuses will be very, very powerful. Okay, so let's talk about the investment. And I want you to think about, what would it be worth to you? What would it be worth to you to create a thriving, successful spiritual business where you are serving your clients, your ideal clients? They're coming to you in droves and you are able to serve with love and gratitude. So high vibration when we work with our clients, right? Fulfilling your purpose by bringing your special magic to the world, helping to create the new earth that Mother Earth is shifting into right now. When you step into and fulfill, when you fill that particular need that this new society that we're creating needs, when you fill that with your magic, that is incredibly powerful, and it helps the evolution of the entire planet. And imagine doing that without the fear that you're going to mess it up, that you're going to make a bad decision, that you might do it wrong, without the fear that you might fail, or worse, that you might succeed really, really big. Funny how we can have both of those fears at the same time, without the frustration of setting goals and have them always just out of reach, right? We're going to release that. No more of that. Without the doubts that you're not enough, that you're not really special, that you don't know what you're doing, that you're not qualified. No more imposter syndrome. Without revisiting your old beliefs every time you level up, because guess what? Once you're successful, these old patterns and old programs, they don't just go away. They follow you. So you work through the old programming and then you level up, and then there's like this comfort zone for a while. But as soon as you bust out of that comfort zone, again, those old beliefs and programming, they come right back. They look a little bit different. They're higher level problems, but the same thoughts and feelings and beliefs, they cycle back. Imagine what would happen if you created a business without ever having to do that. Instead, you would flow level to level to level with grace and ease and fun. You would simply flow along, having fun, dancing along the path of least resistance, while everything you learn naturally spills into every other aspect of your life as well. So instead of being a brand new spiritual entrepreneur stuck at that not quite $1,000 level for months and months and months and months, you can have this incredible growth and income flowing to you within your business. You can see how this might easily be worth $20,000 or more to the right spiritual entrepreneur. So the number that came to my mind, what I wanted to do was I wanted to offer this at an investment of $5,555. And I chose that number intentionally. Many of you know that I am a numerology geek. And so what this number means, the number 5 is all about change, transformation, and revolution. Because I believe that this program will transform your life, that it will literally revolutionize the way that you experience life, not just your business, but your life overall. Also, because this is the first time that I'm offering it, I really value the process of co-creation. I love working with those first intrepid souls who say yes to a new program. And by saying yes to a new program, I feel like you are co-creating with me. And that is incredibly valuable, and I want to honor that. And so instead of $5,555, I want to offer this at an introductory offer of $2,222. And again, the numbers are important to me. The numbers are important. What this means, the number 2 in numerology is about balance. So you'll be creating balance. It's about harmony. You're creating harmony. And it is partnership. And so it's my way of thanking you for partnering with me in the creation of this new program. Okay, so why wait? Why wait? You could absolutely wait until the next round of this, because I am going to do this. I will do this again. This program is similar to the New Earth Mystery School for me, where I feel like it's not a one and done. This is going to be something that I will offer often. And so you are more than happy to wait for the next round. Also, why would you want to wait? Why would you want to wait to experience the dreams? Why would you want to? Your clients are waiting for you now. Your ideal clients are waiting for you now. The world is waiting for your magic and your heart's desires. You do not need to wait any longer for them. So my invitation for you is to join us today. If you would like to do that, if you would like more information, more details, if you would like to explore this opportunity with me, then I invite you to drop it in the comments. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching this via email, then please hit reply and I'll get that information to you. And if you're watching it anywhere else, or even on Facebook, you can also DM me if you would like. Okay, let's connect. We'll get started next month in July. Okay, for this initial offering, we'll be starting in July. So let me know. Let's get this done. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I really enjoyed this, and I hope that you received value from this. I hope that you received a different way, a different perspective, a way of looking at things, so that even if you don't join me in the Conscious Creation Program, then I hope that you are able to shift the way that you manifest so that you can receive that which you really desire right here, right now. Thank you again for joining me, and have a great day.